firepower at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duran. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Cunningham. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot.
And this is where Cade Cunningham showing his ability to get above the rim as a point guard. This makes him special.
And here are the Hornets now, following the score by Detroit. Hayward to pass to Washington. Washington, a screen on Cunningham. Ball with it, guarded by Stewart. Washington, yes sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you, so be ready.
Bogdanovic passes to Duran. Cunningham outside. Pass to Duran. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham against Ball. And it's Cunningham missing.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Well, Grand Hornets head coach Steve Clifford said that the team needs to start winning if they want to keep LaMelo Ball.
And he's not wrong, BA. I mean, they view Ball as the cornerstone of the franchise, but they have to give him a reason to stay. He is indeed a special talent, and winning is his ultimate priority. Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Ball against Cunningham, and out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Ball, and he converts the layup.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
For Detroit, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Shakes him. Cunningham drives in, and the layup is up and in.
I love this approach, getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
They get it back. Here's Hayward. Here's Miller. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Bogdanovic down low, guarded by Hayward. Here's Harris. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
Ball against Cunningham. Ball no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
It's stolen by Washington. It's Hayward on the wing. He's watched by Cunningham. Williams with the screen. Here's Hayward. The rebound by Stewart. The Pistons trailing. Bogdanovic passes to Cunningham. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Cunningham's got 6.
Strong move from Cade that time, just putting some power behind that play.
Washington, a screen on Cunningham. From downtown. And it's Washington missing. The Pistons have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Bogdanovic into the lane. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Cunningham with that #1 selection. Lots of expectations for him, so a steep learning curve to get to the level that he wants to play at. But he's got a great work ethic, and he's going to give you his best effort every night. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Ball with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Here's Washington. Pass to Miller. Let's go with a 3. Charlotte again missing. The Pistons leading. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Bogdanovic passes to Harris. Cunningham outside. Clock at 6. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
And how about Cade just pushing through that time to finish it off?
To the left side wing. Pass to Miller. On the take, the kick out to Ball. Sinks it from distance. Ball's gotten his second bucket of the game.
The young fella. Ball getting more and more comfortable from the corners.
And finished off by Stewart.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hayward against Bogdanovich. Duran the screen. Fires the three. And Bojan Bogdanovich gets the three.
For the position he plays, Bogdanovich good at directing traffic, creating chances to score.
Here's Miller. He takes it in. And it's good. 2 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And so, lots of... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Detroit?
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. They've got Monte Morris, Danilo Gallinari out there with Wiseman. Then there's Jaden Ivey, and it's Burks in at the 2. Ah, nice shot by Morris.
Great finish on the drive for Morris. This is what happens when you give him the lane.
You know, one thing coaches have always loved about Monte Morris, he really takes care of the ball, Brent.
Yeah, an incredible assist-to-turnover ratio throughout his career. He doesn't put up huge assist numbers, but I think coaches love the fact that when Morris is on the floor, he's going to make solid decisions to put your team in the right place to succeed offensively.
Here's Morris. Driving in. Wiseman a screen on Rozier. Here's Ivey. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
If you let Ivey get to the rim, he'll oblige. Boom.
Rozier outside. Down low. Here's Richards. Nice move. Jams it in off the great move.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, LaMelo Ball's shooting touch was questioned coming into the league, but it's been pretty steady. He said, quote, "I think I'm a great shooter. I've had it since a young age. I feel every shot I take is going to go in, and my confidence is really high." He said, "I practice these shots. It's all in the snap of the wrist and the follow-through." Brian?
Ooh, very interesting. A flick of the wrist. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. And there's the drive. Oh, and he slams it down. Wow.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And deadly from deep. Rozier making it happen from beyond the arc.
Outside Burks. Now here's Wiseman, covered by Richards. James Wiseman, a monster down low.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Talking about the Detroit Pistons. This is a team that has lacked star power recently, Brent.
Well, they've drafted some guys that are still hoping to be potential stars in the league. And B.A., there might be a couple guys on that roster right now that can do that. But front office is trying to find somebody where they can put a stake in the ground and say, this is our star, and this is who we're moving forward with.
Now here's Richards. Rozier, the pass to Richards. Back to Rozier. Inside. Wiseman with a steal. And now the Pistons in transition. Here's Morris. Deflected. Rozier against Burks. On the attack, Rozier. Three-pointer, Bridges. Rebound Detroit. The Pistons on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. Wiseman with it. Martin picks him up. Gallinari for three. Another three for Detroit.
Nice swing action there. Gallo, he simply squares up and rises to the occasion.
Rozier against Burks. Takes a three. Charlotte again missing. And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Now here's Rozier. Out to Bridges. He shoots a three. Here's Richards. Pass to Rozier. Back to Richards. 5 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Morris deciding where to go with it. Wiseman, the pass to Ivy. Takes it inside, and it's Wiseman with the jam.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
On the attack, Rozier. Martin inside, defended by Burks. Rozier, the pass to Martin. Will it go? And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
On the attack, Rozier. That one goes. Count it. Rozier's got 5 points now this quarter.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
Morris. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back to the game after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got Washington. Gordon Hayward is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Miller, and it's Williams in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And very quietly, Bojan Bogdanovic has been really impactful, especially as a scorer, Brent.
Well, he's really flown under the radar recently, but this guy can flat out shoot and give you 25 on a nightly basis. He does it in a variety of ways. He's got such good size, and he can get it done on the offensive end.
Yeah, when Hayward has the ball, he watches all the angles. That's how he finds wide open guys to feed. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Ball after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Pistons on D. Hayward with it, now guarded by Harris. Back to Hayward from behind the arc. And the Hornets, another three.
Yeah, a quality shooter from beyond the arc. Can't let Hayward get room to fire from the corners.
Bogdanovic on the wing, guarded by Hayward. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Here's Bogdanovic. That one drops for him. Bogdanovic has gotten 4 this quarter.
like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
The three from Ball. Another shot. Washington left side. Drills it from deep. Washington's got 8.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 12. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And Cade Cunningham has it going. He's playing with tremendous confidence.
And you watch Charlotte. Boy, they play with pace, Grant.
Oh, B.A., they tend to get a lot of shots up. Heavy volume team, but when those shots are falling, they can compete against anyone.
6 to shoot. Bogdanovich against Hayward. Takes a 13-footer. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
With good coordination offensively, Hayward is a consistent threat to knock down jumpers.
Cunningham outside. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Constant contact from Cade Cunningham is going to happen on the inside, and he doesn't seem to mind it.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
Pistons on D. 16-point lead. Here's Washington. Ball right side. Pass to Miller. Williams with it. Oh, sweet move. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Count that bucket.
Scanning the floor, Morris sees a big hole and makes the pass.
A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Well, through NBA Africa, the league is putting a lot of resources into growing the game there. Hall of Famer Dikembe Mutombo is an investor, and he said, "It's always been my dream since I got into the league. I want to see the NBA on my continent. Africa's a place full of treasure, and I'm happy to see it taking place." Brian?
Outstanding. Look forward to that. Thanks, Ali. The offensive rebound. Bridges outside. Back to Richards. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer Rozier. Detroit with a rebound. Wiseman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morris finds Ivy. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Gallinari. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Terry Rozier picks one up.
Gallo's so smart on the inside with his array of fakes and moves. He's always a threat to draw fouls on shot attempts like that.
Well, Greg, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
Now here's Martin. Still no points.
Personal foul. And the third team.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line.
Hits both from the stripe. And the Pistons with possession here. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Morris against Rozier. Morris down low. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Ntilikina. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just net.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for Detroit. Danilo Gallinari out there with Jaden Ivey. Then it's Wiseman. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Morris in at point guard. Here's Ntilikina on the wing, Rozier. Out to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. With the crossover. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Richards. Miller comes in for Martin. Gordon Hayward, he's checked in for Ntilikina. And it's Ball in for Rozier. And Hayward has got the ball here for Charlotte. It's a 16-point game. Williams on the wing. Pass to Bridges. Back to Williams. The shake. Nifty move. And Williams punches it home.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
A nice shot by Ivey. And last season we saw an unprecedented offensive explosion around the league, Brent. Is that the new normal, you think?
I'm not sure, B.A. It's been exciting to watch. The revolution has been televised over the last 5 years, and the skill level is at an all-time high. The usage rate for star players keeps seeming to go up and up and up, but teams are surrounding their stars with shooters and leaning into the three-point line. It's been fun to watch.
He's a dead-eye shooter. Hayward with no reservations about taking that one.
Pass to Harris. And the layup falls.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Cunningham against Ball. Washington outside. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Washington's got 9 points now in the second half. Cunningham passes to Duran. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 14.
Just flat-out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
Ball passes to Washington. It's stolen. Cunningham up top. Miller pulls it in. Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pass to Williams. The kick out to Ball. Washington a screen on Harris. To the wing on the left. Washington finds Ball. Here's Miller. Just 5 to shoot. They double him with Harris. And stolen by Cunningham. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Yeah, you want to run Bogdanovich off the shot, but man, he can also drive it.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. Here's Duran. Cunningham outside. Good.
Got to have poise and you got to have body control, and Cunningham displayed both on that play.
Williams with the screen. Ball passes to Hayward. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Williams a screen on Harris. Pass to Williams. It's Hayward on the wing. Washington a screen. Hayward, good. Hayward's got 5 points now this quarter.
I mean, scoring on all 3 levels. Gordon Hayward is such a difficult assignment.
Cunningham on the wing. Hounded by Ball. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Pistons, Wiseman comes in for Duran, and it's Burks in for Bogdanovich. Stewart, and finished off by Stewart.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Pistons.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Cade Cunningham.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And here are the Hornets now, down by 15. Hayward outside, jacks up a three, and again, Charlotte with the triple.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Still a ton of intrigue around what it is that James Wiseman is going to be in the NBA. It's really about him staying healthy and getting a consistent opportunity to be solid.
Stewart, the pass to Harris. Wiseman inside.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They
the struggle is truly real. One of them hoping for some kind of pick-me-up tonight.
And, Kevin, that's the thing. It's easy to say be confident, but you also have to perform and execute. Players and coaches alike.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. In the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Basket counts.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Ball kicks to Miller. The shot by Hayward, wide open, good. And Miller gets the assist.
And not just the score, Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Portland. The Blazers on offense. It's a three-point game. Here's Simons. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
And the last couple of years, Doris, Charlotte has really picked up the pace.
I think, Kevin, that's to place an emphasis and try to bring out the best of LaMelo Ball, who flourishes in that exact kind of environment. Brilliant passer, wants to be dynamic in transition. I think it's a smart choice.
Now, here's Ball. Out to Hayward, launches it, and out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Passes it to Thibault. Back to Simons. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Williams passes to Washington. Williams double team. Three-pointer. Hayward. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Hayward's got 6.
The fast release makes Gordon Hayward such a difficult check. If the defense is giving him any space, forget about it.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
The drive-by ball for 3. Washington, nice persistence to chip it back up and in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Simons. He's got 8. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. You know, there's no denying the talents of LaMelo Ball, Doris. Could this be what we see from guards in the future?
Well, we know what he brings, LaMelo, Kevin, and that's a blend of size and skill. He is a magician with the basketball in the open floor. The handle is tight. The shooting is getting better. We have to see this young man develop.
Miller against Williams. Miller, the pass to Washington. Out to Miller. There's the 3. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. Here's Sharp, and he... Oh!
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
LaMelo getting better at running pick and roll action. This guy's so gifted setting up his teammates.
Grant sets a screen for Simons. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Now Washington, he has 6. Williams a screen on Simon. Here's Hayward in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
I think you've got to go over the screen on Gordon Hayward, because if you don't, he's going to pull the trigger quickly.
Simons against Ball. And the pass to Sharp. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sharp's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
There's a screen by Washington. Miller kicks to Washington. And he's good on the 3-ball. Washington's got 9.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
With 1 on the clock. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Charlotte.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Trailblazers trail by 5. On the court for the Trailblazers. Henderson out there with Brogdon. Then it's Walker. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the 3, the small forward. Brogdon the pass to Walker. Back to Brogdon. Bridges with the steal. And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Walker against Bridges. Bridges sets the screen for Martin. Out to Bridges. Back to Martin. In the corner, it's Bridges. 2 on the clock. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Kamare. It's Henderson on the wing. Rozier defending. And that one drops. Henderson's got his first 2 points.
Going to the rim is really where Henderson excels. He'll take on any defender at any time.
Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greggy was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Brandon Miller was a one and done in Alabama. He put on numbers and put on weight. He said coming into college, I couldn't really take bumps, at least not college bumps. I know building muscle mass is key, and he's not done adding muscle and layers to his game. He says it's all about the work. That's the only way you get better. Kevin?
That's a good focus. Thanks, D.A.
You love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
With the drive and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Once Rozier is in the lane, this guy's so effective at finding his way to the cup.
And then Henderson with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Second team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Martin finds Rozier. And there's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rozier's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hornets.
How about that triple drive move from Terry Rozier? That handle is tight, folks.
Here's Henderson. Lays it up and banks it in. Henderson's got 8 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Bridges a screen on Henderson. Rozier kicks to Bridges. The kick out to Rozier. An easy 2 points on the layup. 8 points for Terry Rozier.
Boy, Rozier may be a little bit undersized, but he does not lack for strength and balance. Good finish through contact.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul.
1:39 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Henderson. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And for an undersized player, Henderson can still do damage inside. He's got a nice combination of power and finesse.
Now here's Rozier. Bridges kicks to Ntilikina. Martin with a screen on Walker. Here's Bridges. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Guys, it seems to me that every year Miles Bridges play both forward positions. He brings so much to the table.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer.
The ruling on the floor stands.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Henderson passes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Here's Rozier, and they immediately answer back with a dunk at the other end.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Henderson against Rozier. Pass to Ayton. Brogdon looking it over. 5 on the clock. Into the lane. A second chance effort. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent.
Rozier against Henderson. 20 seconds left now here in the second. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Blazers ball.
And Walker's got the ball here for Portland. It's a 3-point game. The shot by Brogdon wide open. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Here's the break. The shot's good from Ntilikina. And the Hornets lead by 5.
This guy just excels in the open court. Ntilikina relishes fast break opportunities.
A big-time effort for Terry Rozier, providing a lot of energy for Charlotte. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance by Terry Rozier.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Washington out there with Miller, and it's Hayward. Then there's LaMelo Ball, and it's Williams at the center position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Simons, the pass to Sharp. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Simons. Now, here's Ball, defended by Thibault. Williams inside, working on Williams. Hayward kicks to Washington. Out to Miller. There's Ball with the 3, and another 3 for Charlotte.
This guy is always ready to shoot the 3. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
Washington, that's good.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find him.
Pass to Thibault. A kick out to Simon. Nailed from three-point land. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
First personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Passes to Washington. Driving to the basket. Back to Miller. Just 5 to shoot. Washington finds Miller. Shoots over Grant.
And Grant works hard on the defensive end of the floor. His activity and wingspan, big hands, really paying dividends.
Inside, taken away by Williams. Ball with it. Now defended by Grant. And Ball slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group. Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Ball kicks to Washington. Williams a screen on Grant. And here's Washington outside. Rebound by Williams. Trailblazers trail by 7. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Out to Miller. There's a screen by Washington. To the left wing. Ball, the pass to Washington. It's good. Washington's got 6 in the quarter.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Here's Simons. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Hayward dishes the ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Shaedon Sharpe picks one up.
You love the fact that LaMelo Ball is not timid about drawing contact on the interior. Get that foul drawn, LaMelo.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Trailblazers. They trail by 11. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you very much. The Hornets want to play with tempo. Coach Steve Clifford said offense starts with playing through the strengths of your best players. LaMelo Ball is a great talent with a passion for the game and a flair for playing in the open court. We want to take advantage of that. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. David, thanks.
Assisted.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Now, here's Ball. Outside Williams. Miller outside. And the Hornets miss again. Trailblazers trail by 9. Here's the 3. Thibault kicks to Grant. Grant sets a screen for Simons. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Simons has got 18 points in the game. Outside, Ball. The pass to Washington. Miller with the ball. Ball with a wide-open look. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got 3 assists in the game.
A situation made for LaMelo Ball. Anything you can do, I can do better.
And so it's Charlotte ahead by 9.
Here it is now.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Portland, the wingmen, it's Sharp and Thibault. Andre Ayton out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
And there's the call on Cody Martin. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. 11-point game. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Grant the pass to Ayton. Simons with the ball. Rozier defending. Rozier against Simons. And he could not get that one. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
Previous play is under review.
Easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
It really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Lets it go with a 3. Here's Ayton. Oh, and then jammed by Ayton.
Well, incredible finesse. DeAndre Ayton gets loose and does some work.
Hornets leading by 9. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Bridges finds Rozier. Fires from deep. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Rozier in a real rhythm offensively, and that's problematic for the defense.
Ayton sets the pick for Simons. Second chance shot. Grant outside. Simons surveying the D. And he lays it straight in. Simons has got 10 points here in the second half.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. There's Ball with the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
3-pointer, Simons sinks the triple. Simons has got 23.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Washington passes to Williams. Washington with a screen on Grant. Outside, ball. 5 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. A shot by Williams, no good. Trailblazers trail by 10. Sharp. And he slams it down right on top of P.J. Washington.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Out to Miller. Hayward, left side. Pass to Washington. Back to Hayward. Good on the bucket. And the Hornets lead by 10.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The teardrop falls in. He's got 25.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Ball dishes to Miller. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Miller sets a screen for Washington.
Now for P.J. Washington, it's important he continue to establish himself as a floor spacer. This guy can really make threes.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Hornets?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Back to Hayward. Teardrop shot, and the layup is up and in. Hayward's got 4 points in the quarter.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Charlotte.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
Well, the form and the touch and the mid-range from DeAndre Ayton. This guy is special.
Miller kicks to Williams. Hayward on the wing. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Ayton, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Second team foul.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's Washington missing.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Simon. Yes!
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Picked him clean. So it's the Hornets picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fan...
luck tonight, my friend. These are two athletic teams here.
Yes, indeed. B.A., I played on a team with great athletes in Portland. Those were fun squads to play on. Each trip down the court, you never knew what could happen.
So here's Portland's starting group. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Simons in at the point. Now here's Simons. Pass to Ayton. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Simons carries it down low.
Listed at 6'4", but Anthony Simons has a 6'9" wingspan, and that length certainly helps him on the interior.
Now here's Morris. To the middle. And Wiseman the bucket on the assist from Morris.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Simon's shot is good.
We've seen Anthony go for 40% from deep for an entire season. You know this man can shoot it.
And reconstructing their roster, Smitty, Detroit's had some high picks to work with.
They have, and they've made good use of those. I'm seeing some all-NBA level potential. But when you rebuild through the draft, it really takes time, B.A.
Good on both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Simons against Burks. And Ayton gets it to go.
Moving the ball with conviction. Simons dropping a dime.
A nice shot by Morris. Morris has gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And the basket is good. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
The kick out to Morris. Bogdanovich on the wing. Sends it home from three-point land.
Can't lose track of Bogdanovich defensively, as he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
There's Simons with a 3. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Burks. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Burks. Clock at 6. Here's Morris. And the layup is good. Morris has got 6.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Ayton, a screen on Burks. Simons passes to Ayton. Here's Sharp, guarded by Morris. Ayton with a screen. Here's Sharp, and he drives in, and he dunks it down.
Wow, anytime Sharp lifts off, it's showtime.
When you think back to Bojan Bogdanovic entering the league, Smitty, he didn't create off the dribble nearly as much as he does now.
You're so right, Grant. In teams, they just crowded him on the perimeter. He made the adjustment, though, Grant. His versatility has made him that much more valuable.
Now here's Ayton. Ayton, a screen on Morris. Simons passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Anthony Simons looks real comfortable running the pick and roll as the young combo guard continues to grow as a passer.
On the attack, Morris. Works for 3. Sharp grabs the miss. The Trailblazers have gone a perfect 7 for 7. Yes, it's good.
Solid work from the interior. Sharp doesn't pass up these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Morris finds Burks. Driving to the basket. And that one is hammered home.
And B.A., if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
But the defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
Now here's Simons. He's got 10. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. He's got 12.
So dangerous when he puts it on the deck. Simons doesn't let contact phase him.
Thibault against Bogdanovich. And it's Morris penetrating.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he makes a first. Both free throws good from Morris. Portland leading. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Simons with it. He's got 12. Grant outside. Down low. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Stewart outside. Wiseman pass to Burks. Again the miss by the Pistons. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Trailblazers. He made a big impact. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
Yeah, they've also started out on fire from mid-range. We'll see if they continue to that approach as the game goes on.
Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Joe Harris out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Duren in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now.
On the drive, Cunningham moves with purpose, insisting on getting to his look.
And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
Here's Cunningham. Good D by Murray.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Simons finds Murray. Puts up a 3. And it's Simons missing. The Pistons trailing. Ivy passes to Cunningham. Powerful take from Cunningham.
It is so hard to slow down Cade Cunningham, especially when he gets positioned he likes in deep.
Here's Simons. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. Gallinari with it. Henderson picks him up. And here's Cunningham outside. Knocks down the triple. Cunningham's got 7 now in this quarter.
A strong part of Cunningham's game. He's got great range.
Murray is screen on Cunningham. Henderson scanning the floor. He takes it in. Outside for Brogdon. The 3 from deep. Brogdon.
Yeah, if the arc is open, Brogdon will go for it, even if it's not one of his primary three-point spots.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, DeAndre Ayton has big goals. He said, quote, "I want to be the best young two-way player in the league, controlling the game even if I'm not scoring the ball. Being everywhere, creating shots, rolling, blocking shots, just being in the paint, loud, communicating. That's my type of basketball."
He's got all the tools, Allie. Thanks for that. Good stuff there. And teams running their offense through their star players. What's the balance there, keeping everyone else involved and engaged, Smitty?
You know, BA, that's a tricky one. You want your playmakers making plays, but your defenders and role players, they play harder when they feel involved.
Here's Henderson. No good. Cunningham with some nice D. For Detroit, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Walker with it, picked up by Cunningham. Outside Walker. Pass to Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
Now Gallinari. Here's Ivy. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Using his quickness there, Ivy having to finesse himself around those trees inside.
Henderson against Cunningham. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Here's Ivy. And a nice finish on the layup. Ivy's got 6 in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Henderson outside. Picked by Murray. Henderson, the pass to Murray. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. To the inside, Ivy. Williams grabs the board. Portland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Shots good by Henderson.
And there's Henderson, just so quick. I mean, he loves to get out and run.
Ivy passes to Gallinari. Here's Cunningham. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Brogdon against Ivy.
Whoa, wait a second.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
The showy move by the Rook. Henderson putting it on a string.
Ivy finds Harris. Cunningham looking it over. 2 on the clock. There's the drive. He can't get that one to fall.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They lead by 7, so the Trail Blazers 5 right now. Henderson and Sharp make up the backcourt. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
Yeah, so energetic on the drive. Henderson manages to put the defense in a bad spot.
Henderson hits them both. And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class drops him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
Grant right side. Ayton against Wiseman. Ayton passes to Grant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Thibault. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here's Detroit. They trail by 9. A nice shot by Morris. Morris has got 10. Portland has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Henderson outside. Going inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 10 points for him.
Attacking the hoop. That is Scoot Henderson's bread and butter. Unstoppable when he's going downhill.
And the shot goes down.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Henderson against Morris. Blocked! And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Portland. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And there's the drive. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. 4 on the clock. Here's Ayton. And he makes it on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
And he's got such great hands. Ayton corrals rebounds and doesn't lose his touch on follow-ups.
Here's Burks. Count that one.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
I like how Grant can play up-tempo, reacting fast to capitalize off a hot pass. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Here's Sharp, guarded.
Blow it down, young
Clear
fella.
the deck!
Deck cleared.
Flexing some muscle on the finish. Sharp doesn't fear anyone inside.
Stewart outside. Morris outside. Stewart inside. He's covered by Grant. Morris outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's the 3. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 4th assist in this one. Simons outside. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
I bet coach is loving what Anthony Simons is doing. Always nice to see a scorer at his best.
Burks finds Wiseman. Take it away. On the wing, Simons. Guarded by Morris. Launches it. They get the rebound. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Detroit has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Burks against Simons. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Well, you always want to play aggressive on the boards, but he was a little too aggressive that time.
Yeah, there's an art to snatching rebounds from behind, but most players can't pull it off. Tim Duncan was one of the best.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Duran, he's checked in for Wiseman. Gallinari comes in for Stewart. Harris has checked in for Bogdanovich. And Ivy subbed in for Burks. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Simons.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Brogdon against Morris. And here's Grant from the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Detroit.
He wisely chose to pull up for a 3 on the fast break. The defense sucked in to prevent the layup.
Pass to Sharp. Here he goes. Banked it in off the glass. Sharp's got 8.
How about the agility of Sharp there? Able to dance around and find his shot.
Here's Morris. He's got 15. One second left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 6-point. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Danilo Gallinari out there with Joe Harris. And it's Duren in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Simons against Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Simons passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And that's just terrific body control by Ayton, setting a solid pick and then quickly getting himself open.
Pass to Harris. Cunningham against Simons. Now here's Cunningham. Guarded closely. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Amazing body control by Cunningham. Staying with the shot.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
Here's Simons. And it's Portland scoring again.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Wiseman, he's checked in for Duren. Stewart comes in for Gallinari. Bogdanovich has checked in for Harris. And it's Burks in for Ivy. Burks against Simons. Driving in. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, they gave him the nickname Inferno. Anthony Simons can really take over a game.
BA, when he's hot, watch out. Lights out shooting ability, and he can slice up a D with the best of them. Anthony Simons has proven himself as an effective and efficient scorer. Someone this team leans on to fill it up.
Cunningham. Cunningham going up and through the defense.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Sharp's in his groove now. Don't let him get started.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 3-point game. Burks passes to Bogdanovich. To tie it up. Sinks the tray.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Simons against Burks. From 7 feet, here's Ayton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Alec Burks.
Yes, solid inside play by Ayton. Staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot.
For the Pistons, Gallinari comes in for Stewart, and it's Thompson in for Bogdanovich. Burks goes in. Pass to Wiseman. Outside Burks. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
Stepping into the spotlight, Burks staying ready in the big moments.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Portland has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Ayton with a screen. Sharp goes in, rips it home off a terrific move.
Gotta respect Shaedon Sharp's jumping ability. He saw the lane to the rim, and he slammed it through.
And that one's good. Wiseman. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Timeout called, the Blazers. They're losing by 1. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th. And the Pistons making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Robert Williams checked in for Portland. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Allie, thank you. Cunningham on the take. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Cade Cunningham proves he can be relied on when they need a bucket.
There's the double with Bogdanovich. It's Sharp on the wing. He's watched by Cunningham. Gallinari against Grant. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. Thompson finds Bogdanovich. Over to the wing. Left side Gallinari. Pass to Cunningham. Floats one up. Money.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Simons outside. Williams a screen on Thompson. Here's Simons. Yes!
He must have ice in his veins. Simons pushes out all distractions and drops the clutch shot.
35 seconds left in the game. Here's Cunningham. Drives to the hoop. Money.
My, oh my. Talk about a guy who lives for these moments.
Simons against Thompson. 19 seconds left in the game. Here's Sharp. And the foul is called. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many... this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant... and they've made their decision, the call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still heaved.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
You can usually tell early on if late game pressure gets to guys. We'll see how Sharp handles it.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Now here's Morris. Gallinari with a screen on Henderson. Here's Morris. It's in!
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Timeout called. Portland. They're down by 1. 1 second left to play in the fourth. Here's Sharp. And so it's Detroit who scraped by with the win. What a performance they had here at home.
Coming up next, the Hornets take... Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on... Tonight, Clark, a good look at some of the best up-and-coming talent in the NBA.
Certainly a glimpse into the future. Each of these teams should be a factor for several years to come. They've got some dynamic and electric young players on the court today.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. We've got Williams all out there with Hayward. Then it's Miller, and it's Washington in at the 4 spot.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Ivy following the bucket by the Hornets. Wiseman finds Cunningham. The tray. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington, got his man in an awkward position, and then drew the foul.
Since returning to Charlotte in 2004, Clark, wins have been hard to come by for the Hornets.
Yeah, they haven't been able to make it out of the first round, but things finally seem to be trending up. They've got a lot of young talent on their roster, and if that talent grows, better days are ahead.
And it's the Hornets ball. It's a 3-point game. Miller dishes to Williams. Out to Miller. Back to Williams. Wiseman with the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
I love when Ivy is aggressive on offense because he's so effective playing downhill.
The pass to Washington. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now here's Wiseman. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Drills it from outside. Washington's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hornets. Here's Cunningham. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Williams passes to Miller. And here is Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Here's Cunningham. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
And that was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into bigger roles, but they did get valuable experience out of it.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here is Miller. Nothing on the board. Hayward goes in, and Hayward hit the stuff.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Wiseman. Cunningham inside, covered by Miller. Cunningham against Miller. From outside the arc, and Cade Cunningham with the three. Cunningham's got 9.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Here's Ball. The kick out to Williams. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Miller with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. Pistons trail by 7. Molinari pass to Bogdanovich. And another 3 for Detroit.
And the quick release of Bogdanovich. He gets rid of that ball in a hurry.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Hayward left side. Washington sets the pick for Hayward. Washington kicks to Miller. Traps in the tray.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
Now Cunningham. 9 points in the game so far. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Hayward, really a solid defender, uses his length.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Joe Harris is out there with Thompson. Then it's Durant. Then it's Morris. And it's Burks in at the shooting guard position. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. And it's the Hornets with the ball after the basket by Detroit. So the wing on the left. Richards passes to Bridges. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, I tell you, Bridges is doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Harris outside. Shots good by Durant.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Thompson against Rozier. Here's Ntilikina. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Man, good to see Ntilikina square up from deep. Has the size and touch needed to knock home these threes.
Morris outside. Passes it to Durant. Plenty of space. The Hornets pull it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. And with each passing season, the 7-footer Nick Richards looks more and more comfortable.
Whenever he's on the floor, Greg, he's going to work hard as well as focused on taking good shots and playing tough defense and really staying within himself. I love that about him.
Out to Morris. Lets it go from deep. Good on the 3-point shot. Morris has got 5 now.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Rozier the pass to Ntilikina. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hornets with possession here. Leading by 5. Rozier finds Bridges. Bridges a screen on Burks. Ntilikina. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 4 points this quarter.
That's just a case of desire. Bridges wanting it more.
Back to Burks. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Rozier kicks to Bridges. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
He gets that one.
You know, Harris loves to shoot it outside, but I like seeing him capitalize from there, too.
There's a screen. Out to Bridges. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. 7 points in the game.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Here's Burks. Trying to the hoop. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Morris with the bucket.
One thing I really like about Asar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
Now, here's Rozier. And they're pushing it up. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Out to Bridges. It's Martin on the wing. And finished off by Martin.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Rozier looking around. The dish to Bridges. The kick out to Rozier. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And stolen by Harris. And here we go with Thompson.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Ball, the pass to Washington. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Let's hear it for Red Panda.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Cade Cunningham really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. Hayward out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Miller. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. Now, here is Gallinari. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night
It isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
And here's Ivy after Gordon Hayward hitting the 3. Cunningham dishes it to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Clock at 6. And that one clearly, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's...
Previous play is under review.
Of technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you gotta acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double checking, and the game continues on.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Williams sets a screen for Hayward. And here's Miller outside. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. 6 points from Brandon Miller.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And it's Miller penetrating. Fires the 3.
An in-your-face defender. Ivy won't give an inch. Disrupted the rhythm of that play.
Cunningham kicks to Wiseman. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Tries again, and Wiseman puts it in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now, here's Washington. He's got 9. Poked away. The kick out to Williams. What a terrific move that was.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Bogdanovich inside. Ended by Hayward. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Ball, the pass to Miller. From downtown, Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Gallinari kicks to Ivy. Another 3 for Detroit.
And lightning fast. Ivy has to get rid of it before the D can collapse there. And he did.
Ball, the pass to Williams. To the middle. Back to Ball. Pass to Washington. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Hey, Greg, what do you like about Brandon Miller's game?
You know, Kevin, for me, his combination of length and skill is something every team is looking for. The key in his development will be adding strength and enhancing his ability to attack off the bounce.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 18. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And that sends Cade Cunningham to the free throw line. LaMelo Ball picks one up. Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Wiseman. Thompson comes in for Gallinari. Joe Harris is checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Burks in for Ivy. Here's Ball. Back to Washington. Sinks the three-pointer. Washington's got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
Washington can knock down the 3. He's the epitome of the modern-day forward. Athletic and can shoot it, too.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
The Pistons making a change here. Morris is checked in, and Burks hits 2 free throws. And one thing with LaMelo, Clark, he has so much length at that point guard position.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's listed at 6'7", but he's got a much bigger wingspan than that, which allows him to effectively throw passes over the top. And I think it helps in him being disruptive as a defender, too.
Bridges a screen on Morris. Rozier finds Bridges. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jalen Duren.
Bridges brings a toughness to his team's interior scoring because of his athleticism, physicality, and aggressiveness.
He hits both from the stripe. Pistons trail by 3. Here's Morris. Some solid defense from Rozier. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Bridges outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Morris looking over the floor. Shot to stop the run, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not...
The previous play is under review.
Are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they...
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Monte Morris is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Duren. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Bridges inside. Morris is there. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Martin. Morris against Rozier. Out to Thompson, the 3, and there's the foul. It'll go on Nick Richards. That is his first foul of the game. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. And the wide open shot for Morris. And another 3 for Detroit.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Now here's Rozier to the paint. Here's Richards. Martin with it, picked up by Harris. Thompson with the rebound. Pistons trail by 4. Here's Duren. Trying to get open as Burks. Shots good by Duren.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. With Rozier, coaches and teammates speak Clark to how dependable he is. Night in and night out.
Well, Kevin, he's rock solid. A very consistent performer. You can basically book 20 points, 4 boards, 4 assists nightly in every game with him. And there's a lot to be said for that kind of consistency.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Wiseman's checked in for Duren. Bogdanovich comes in for Harris. Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for Alec Burks. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Monte Morris. Pass to Washington. Washington sets the pick for Hayward. Back to Washington. And foul on. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult, it's so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effective.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Thank you, David. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. To the inside, Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Cunningham for 3. And again, Cunningham missing. Hornets leading by 3. Ball feeling it out a bit. Bridges passes to Washington. No one near him. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists in the game. Bogdanovich left side. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Cunningham's shot is off.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Bridges finds Williams. Charlotte moving it around. Back to Bridges. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 5. Here's Washington. Williams passes the ball. They double him with Cunningham. 3-pointer. It's Ball, that time on the assist by Bridges. And it's an 8-point Hornets lead.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Cunningham outside, out to Thompson. There's the pass to Wiseman. Thompson in the corner, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Morris is checked in for Cade Cunningham. Ivy passes to Wiseman. Lays it up off the glass.
And look at Wiseman stepping up here, showing he's ready to shoulder the pressure of the moment.
Washington with this screen on Morris. It's stolen by Morris.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
What a gutsy shot. Jaden Ivey delivers down the stretch.
In the corner, it's Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Morris. Here's Thompson. And so it's Charlotte with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
youngest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. P.J. Washington out there with Miller. Then there's Gordon Hayward. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Out to Hayward. Fires the 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Now Simons. Takes the 3. Connects from downtown.
Well, Simons loves to take threes. He's dependable from there.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Here's Ball on the take. And Ball throws it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And you don't see many 6'7" point guards. But that's not all that stands out with LaMelo Ball, Grant.
Yeah, not just a creator. He's a creative with the artistic inspiration to make plays that most of us couldn't envision, much less accomplish.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's Ball. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ball's got 6.
Yeah, how about the athleticism from LaMelo? Great agility in the lane.
There's Simons with a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Ball looks over the floor. And Ball throws it down.
LaMelo on the attack. He can do damage from anywhere, but they love to see him get to the rim.
There's Simons with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Washington outside. Back to Ball. There's the triple. That shot, no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Sharp passes to Graham. Simons outside. Graham with a screen on Hayward. 6 to shoot, and Williams over to help. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. Fires from the wing, and that one hits the back iron. The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And it's Ball off the drive. Here's Miller. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
There's Simons with a 3. It's stolen by Washington. To the paint. Ball passes to Miller. Up top, Hayward, covered by Thibault. Here's Washington. Out to Hayward. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Well, the Blazers have boasted some high-powered offenses in recent years.
Well, their success is always centered around what they've done on the offensive end, BA, but now they've lost a little bit of that potency, and they've got to get back to more balance so that it can be competitive on a nightly basis.
Now here's Ball. Give him 8. Pass to Washington. Thibault against Ball. Good work defensively by Thibault.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Ball into the lane, and Ball throws it down.
The defense leaves an opening, and Ball exploits it. I mean, he can be so sudden.
here's Simons outside. The Hornets pull it in. Ball right side. There's 37 seconds left in the opening quarter. Hayward outside. Washington, a screen on Simons. Hayward, and he banks in the layup.
I mean, scoring on all three levels. Gordon Hayward is such a difficult assignment.
Simons outside. From downtown. Again, Simons missing. Hayward against Aiden. Here's Sharp. Simons outside. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Trailblazers. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We're coming right back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
On the floor for Charlotte, Cody Martin is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Terry Rozier. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's Ntilikina in at the shooting guard position. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Hornets are trying to work their way up. Coach Steve Clifford said the whole thing that you want to try to create in any season is finding ways to get better every day. You have to be able to handle frustration just like you handle success. I'm proud of the way they've hung in there and the attitude that we've had about it. Brian?
Yeah, you can see him building, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. The 15-footer. And it's Simons missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 2. Now Richards. Back to Bridges.
Portland foul.
Henderson. He's checked in for Simons.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now the line.
Here's Rozier.
Number 00. Scoot Henderson.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ntilikina. Screen by Bridges. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Portland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
On the attack, Rozier. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Driving inside. Shots good by Henderson. Henderson's got his second basket. Well, Brent, if you could pick one current player to coach your team, who would it be?
BA, that's a really, really difficult question, but given the success of this player, what he's done on the floor and what he continues to show himself to be off the floor, I got to pick Steph Curry. And the inspiration that he has just provided, not only the Bay Area, the Golden State Warriors, but revolutionizing the game and the way it's played. He has given everybody the thought of the possibility of that kind of perfection as a shooter. And that's something that I've always taken a lot of pride in as a player. Steph's my guy.
Well, Brogdon just has a great feel as to when he should shoot it. Most of the time, it's in rhythm and within the offense.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Walker, he's checked in for Portland.
Now on the floor for your Trailblazers. Number 34.
Portland leading.
Walker.
Here's Brogdon. Brogdon with a strong finish.
Brogdon's got a strong handle, not a quick dribbler or a shifty dribbler, but a strong handle, and busts in there with a nice move.
And Rozier, here we go.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Pass to Murray. Murray is doubled. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Walker with it. Henderson right side. 5 on the clock. And Rozier pulls it down. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. Portland has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
1:44 left to play in the first half. Henderson for 3. The rebound by Bridges. Charlotte's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Rozier. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And a vicious slam by Rozier. Really sticking it to them.
And here's Henderson. A minute 15 left in the first half. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Bridges outside. Martin against Walker. Martin inside. Out to Bridges. Beyond the arc. On target from range. Bridges has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Rozier against Henderson. From behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Henderson's got 9.
The response from Scoot in answer 3. What a back and forth. Oh, my.
And so he draws the foul. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
At the line for 2.
Smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're at him.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That free throw good from Rozier.
And when you look at Rozier, such a fantastic scorer, a gear-shifting, talented guard who continues to improve.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. 27 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Murray. Henderson against Rozier. Right side, Brogdon. Second chance effort. Oh, Brogdon getting inside.
How about Brogdon just adjusting there and then finishing with contact?
Here's Bridges. Outside for Rozier. It's stolen by Henderson. He's off on that one. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Jeremy Grant out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Simons in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Thibault on the wing. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Simons with it. Guarded now by Ball. Clock at 6. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. P.J. Washington picks one up.
Hard to guard when he's that close. Grant really good at drawing the defense in to foul him.
And the growth of Jeremy Grant since he came into the league, Brent, it's pretty remarkable.
Pretty good for a former second-round pick, an athletic guy that fell under the title of a project player, but in Detroit took a larger role on, and I think being able to produce at that level, BA, has given him the confidence to continue to grow in this game.
Miller and the Hornets, another 3.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Hayden with a screen. And here's Simons outside. Tries again. Drops in the layup for 2.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Portland has gone 5 of 12 from 3-point range tonight. Sharp passes to Simons. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Thibault. The Hornets pull it in.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Miller, the pass to Washington. Fires for 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Here's Simons into the lane.
Such a dynamic offensive player. Great speed, great hops. Simons hard to stop when he makes his move.
Up top ball. He's got 12. Washington passes to Miller. Left side, Williams. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Shoots from the baseline. That one no good. For Portland, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Simons outside. From the arc. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
And I'm going to watch the coaching staff to see how many times they're going to call Anthony Simons' number the way he's got it going.
Williams passes to Miller. 1:58 left in the 3rd quarter. And Ayton has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. There's Simons with a 3. Thibault on the wing. Simons outside. Pass to Sharp. 6 to shoot. That's tipped. Ball with a steal. Ball stolen. It's stolen by Washington. From deep, Hayward. Pure from 3-point range. Hayward's got 5 points.
The deep shooting ability of Hayward is invaluable. A forward who stretches the D.
Pass to Ayton. Simons against ball. Simons' shot is good. Simons got 7 points here in the quarter.
Wow, the circus is in town with that shot from Simon.
Washington a screen. Hayward outside with the drive. Williams a screen on Simons. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
A line change here for Portland. Henderson outside. Williams finds Brogdon. Back to Williams. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. A new lineup here for Charlotte. Charlotte has gotten all three from downtown so far in the second half. Ntilikina, the pass to Richards. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
It's deflected.
Trailblazers foul. Murray. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Rozier. With one on the clock. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. They've got Nick Richards. Cody Martin is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Terry Rozier. And it's Ntilikina in at the two guard.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
A new lineup here for Charlotte, and it's Ball up the drive. Oh, he drains it. His sixth make in 9 tries so far.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Stolen by Ball. Lets it go from deep. Oh, LaMelo using his speed.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show, and we're seeing it right here.
Timeout called, Portland, and the Blazers making a change here. Simons checked in. Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Ball, and Ball throws it down.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Simon's shot is good.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Bible against Ball. Pass to Hayward. Takes a three. Second shot opportunity. Back to Williams. Hayward outside. Shot clock at 6. The 3-ball. And the three-pointer goes.
It's so tough to guard a guy like Hayward. He just has so many options to choose from offensively.
Here's Simons. The shot no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. It's a one-point game. Ball outside. Ayton against Washington. Williams passes to Hayward to take the lead. And the Hornets, another three.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's Simons.
Oh, yes, sir.
Wow.
The guard rising up. Simons with some thunder of his own.
Ball against Thibault. Washington drives in, and Washington powers it through.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Simon's shot is good. Simon's got 14 points here in the second half.
And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
Pass to Hayward. This one for three. Thibault with the board. Thibault's got 4 rebounds now. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now Simons. Grant with a screen on ball. Here's Simons.
Oh, man. He had the runway, and he let it rip.
Nice.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simons looking really comfortable in the set there.
Back to ball. Out to Hayward. 5 to shoot. Williams on the wing. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Portland has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Simons outside. And he drives in. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, Simons can produce, and he does it in bunches. But can he do it in big moments? Here's a chance.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
The 3 from ball. It's Bridges on the wing. Williams a screen on Simons. Bridges. Money!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Simons. Yes!
And Simons saying, bring it on. I got this and more.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're trailing by 4. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. It falls! And that one brings them within 1.
Oh, man. Hayward knows how to shoot under pressure. He just stays cool and focuses on the task at hand. A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. The 3 from ball. And Ayton pulls it down. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
For big, Ayton is pretty solid from the line. He could have this in the bag.
Hayward to pass to Ball. Count it!
And Ball doesn't feel any pressure. What a spot to step up and knock down the clutch J.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're losing by 4. 3 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Make some noise, fans. Your Blazers breaker dance crew.
Hayward for 3. Misses there. So a close game sees Portland taking this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big...
prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Wiseman. Alec Burks is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Thompson in at the 4.
Beautiful pass. At his size, Cunningham sees the whole floor.
Simons from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Cunningham's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now, here's Sharp. Ayton a screen on Cunningham. Sharp the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Smitty, it ended up being a last place finish for the Detroit Pistons in 2023.
Hey, Kevin, it wasn't pretty. But on the flip side, it positioned them for an interesting offseason and some big draft possibilities.
Now, here's Sharp. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Cunningham looking it over. Dishes it to Thompson. The kick out to Cunningham. The shot by Burks. Nobody around. And that time, also a missed shot. The Trailblazers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. He takes it in, and then Sharp with the dunk.
He's explosive when he makes a move to the cup. Sharp's first step is so quick.
Here's Cunningham. That one doesn't go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Ayton sets the pick for Simons. And there's the pass to Sharp. 6 to shoot. Grant, that's good.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now, here's Cunningham. And Thompson kicks to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
3-pointers, Simons. And another 3 for Portland.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Cunningham drives in.
Nice read by K. Sees an opening before anyone can react.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
Smitty, even though the injuries limited Cade Cunningham in those first 2 seasons, his ceiling has to remain very high.
It is, GA, because of his basketball IQ and court vision. They are impressive for his age. He's got the size and athleticism. And plus, he's dedicated on getting better. The strong take from Anthony Simons right there, earning the foul in the process.
And what a score Anthony Simons has become, Steve. Wow.
I love it, Kevin, because he can do it from all 3 levels. Smooth jumper, uses his body to protect the ball when he's driving inside, and some nights he's unstoppable.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Grant with a screen on Cunningham. Simons against Cunningham. Grant sets a screen for Simons. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The explosive leaping of Burks serves him well in completing plays like that.
The Pistons shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Now, here's Sean.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Thompson misses. Trailblazers leading by 7. Pass to Sharp. The 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Sharp's got 7 points in the game.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Rick.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
You've got Brogdon, Murray out there with Walker. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Henderson in at the 1. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson has prepared himself for the pressures of the NBA. He meditates, he reads books on self-improvement, and he said, I'm pretty sure you could lose yourself making a lot of money. You've got to be mentally sound. There's going to be downsides of being this young and successful. But I don't like failure, so I just try to minimize that. Kevin?
Wise words, David. Wise words. Thank you. And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. They've led by as much as 10. The kick out to Williams. Back to Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
And what a creative player this kid is. Henderson, so much fun to watch.
And 1 point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin, blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jaden Ivey. And we hear so much about young players and veteran players, Steve, but when do you feel a player becomes a veteran? Is it after a year, 2, 3? Like, in your opinion, what is it?
You know, Kevin, it differs for a lot of different reasons, but I think for myself, when you get that second contract, you feel like you belong in the league. I think when you get over 7 years in the league, that's kind of cut off to me. 7 years or more, you're definitely a vet. This is what's terrific about Jaden Ivey. He has the size to do damage in there.
Here's Henderson, and then Henderson with the dunk.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo! Woo!
I've been looking around. In the corner, Henderson with it. Launches a 3, knocks down the 3-ball. Henderson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Trailblazers.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
During the pass to Gallinari. Ivey with it, out guarded by Murray. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Morris. Banked in off the glass. Morris has got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Henderson, no good. Pistons trail by 11. Morris inside. He's guarded by Brogdon. And the basket by Harris.
Terrific recognition there from Jaden Ivey, spotting the open man and wasting no time getting him the ball.
Henderson outside. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%. The Pistons have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And the wide open shot from Morris. Nailed from three-point land.
For 3.
Morris has got 7.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And here's Henderson. 11 points in the game. And it's in there. He's got 13.
Relentless isn't a strong enough word when describing Henderson.
And here's Morris for 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Up top, Brogdon, covered by Morris. Here's Henderson driving inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
And he's got such a high basketball IQ for a young player. Henderson already has plenty of tricks up his sleeve.
And the second free throw, good. Pistons trail by 8. Morris outside to the middle. Here's Duran, and Duran slams it in.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Now here's Henderson. 14 points for him. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. 5 on the clock. The shot from the low post is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Put your hands together and get loud for Red Panda.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Scoot Henderson in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
On the court for the Pistons, we've got Bogdanovich. James Wiseman's out there with Thompson. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Burks in at the 2 spot. Here's Thibault. Wiseman with the rebound.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. And contact, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it...
The previous play is under review.
Years of technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
HEA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
Three-pointer, Simon. And another 3 for Portland.
He is so accurate from the perimeter. Simons takes these shots with such confidence.
Here's Cunningham, and he banks in the layup. Cunningham's got 6.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
That was a good play call, attacking with the right guy in the right situation.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Azar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. They get the rebound. Grant outside. Simons on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Sharp.
Burks has all the tools, great size and a high IQ to be a great defender.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Ayton with it. Picked up by Thompson. Ayton kicks to Simons. Ayton a screen on Burks. Simons the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Anthony Simons looks real comfortable running the pick and roll as the young combo guard continues to grow as a passer.
Wiseman finds Cunningham. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Thompson outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. There's the dish to Cunningham. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers leading by 11. It is tough to overlook the pedigree of the Grant family. But you see where Jeremy Grant gets his talent.
No mistaking that, Kevin. When your dad is Harvey Grant and your uncle is Horace Grant, you're destined to make it in the NBA.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Shot clock at 6. Simons kicks to Grant. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
It's on Azar Thompson. Portland, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And one thing you love about Jeremy Grant is his versatility as a player.
GA plays both ends with activity and skill. A switchable 6'8" frame. He's a plug and play on any roster in this league. You have to respect Jeremy Grant. This is a guy who is always willing to grind it out and somehow makes the most of whatever situation he's in on the floor.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Simons, that ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And once Simons gets cooking, watch out because he's capable of dominating games all by himself.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, last season, the NBA created newly designed trophies to honor the major player awards. Each is named after an NBA legend, including Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, John Havlicek, and George Mikan. Kevin, while the honor itself will always matter most, having some hardware with a famous player name isn't hurting anybody's hopes. Back to you.
Oh, I agree, David. Thank you.
Cutting his way to a shot, Simons working at full speed.
And stolen by Ayton. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Sharp. And Thompson sends it back. One-on-one here. Bogdanovich wide open. Another 3 for Detroit.
Can't lose sight of Bojan Bogdanovich. He's a threat to score in transition.
Grant with a screen on Thompson. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Gallinari with a screen for Morris. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pistons trail by 6. Morris outside. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Henderson passes to Williams. And the basket is good. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
Already a gifted passer. Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing that has to try and take away.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The wingmen, it's Sharp and Feibel. Grant is out there with Ayton. And it's Simons in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Simons against Morris. The shot's good from Simons. Simons has got 21 in the game.
Man, Anthony Simons with no fear.
Morris, no good. Trailblazers leading by 6. Pass to Ayton. And Portland again with the bucket.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That's his first foul. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Morris. Lays it up and banks it in.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring. It's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Pistons, entirely new group now out there. Simons from outside. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
A pro at working the pick and roll. Simons just taking what the defense gives him.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. It's going to be Bogdanovich shooting. Jeremy Grant picks one up. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Now Simons. Out to the wing. Grant the pass to Simons. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Heads up play by Simons. He sees a better opportunity for his team and moves the ball.
Cunningham on the wing. From deep. And another 3 for Detroit.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Kicks it out to Grant. Pass to Simons. Here's Sharp. Knocks it loose.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
Wiseman the pass to Thompson. Back to Wiseman. Thompson looking for an opening. Takes it inside. And the layup's good off the glass. And now just a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
Monster points from Thompson. No fear in the big moment.
Grant with a screen on Cunningham. Simons the pass to Sharp. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Burks dishes to Thompson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 6 points now in the game from Asar Thompson.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Simons the pass to Ayton. And Cunningham with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham. Timeout. And the Pistons making a change here. Morris is checked in. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're leading by 4. 1:36 left to play here in the fourth. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet, are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Stepping into the spotlight, Burke staying ready in the big moments.
Simons against Thompson. Simons, the pass to Ayton. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Ayton, the screen. 6 to shoot. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
He is a great kid. I'd love to see this from a stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over. That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team. Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
And Detroit has possession. It's a 3-point game. Here's Morris.
Once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Going inside, got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're in front by 1. 7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Seconds left to play in the final quarter.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Here's Sharp. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean,